What's going on, everyone? My name's Hayden, and in this video I'm going to show you Amazon FBA, how I find my products. If you don't know who I am, just let me explain quickly. I'm on track for 7 figures this year. We do hundreds of thousands. This is the exact strategy I use to find my products. Okay, if you're going to use Helium 10, don't do it without a discount code. I've got one below, 20% off. It would be silly not to, it'd be silly to miss out on that code. If you're going to do it, use a code. If you're not, then, just enjoy the video. So anyway, without further ado, let me show you exactly in 2023 how I still find my products to sell. Okay, so let me just get my big old head out the way a little bit here. So what we're going to go into in this video, guys, is Black Box here, Cerebro, and Magnet. Okay, Black Box is where we're going to find product opportunities, and then we're going to dive deeper with the Chrome extension from Helium 10. Next, we're going to use Cerebro to actually find our ASINs, find the ASINs, find out where these products are ranking from. And then we're going to use Magnet as well to also do some more keyword research. Okay, let's dive into it. So click on Black Box here as a first step. And as you can see, we can either do products, keywords, competitors, niche, product targeting, but let's not confuse things. Okay, let's do products to start with. So first of all, click your marketplace.co.uk. And guys, by the way, if you want to take this seriously, you need to watch this whole video through. Like, I just can't explain enough how many people's attention spans are so short these days. If you want to do this business, commit to it to 3 years, 5 years. Not that. That's what separates you from the pack. That's what separates from you from the pack. Committing to this for a long time, taking it serious as a proper business, and when everyone else gives up, you will be able to get past that, guys. Okay, so. Sorry, I had to say that because a lot of people's attention spans won't even be able to finish this video, okay, when I'm going to share the nuggets of literally how I do it and how I can go and travel the world and live the laptop lifestyle that I want to live, all from this. Anyway, pick the marketplace, pick the category. Now, you want to avoid things like beauty. Usually can be issues, IP issues with beauty and stuff. I would avoid books. Not really going to find anything that you can sell in there. I would also avoid probably grocery items for well, I don't know, I sell a lot of grocery items, but you got to think about dates and stuff like that, and also things like baby products. You need documentation, same with supplements and stuff like that. So some safe categories to go into: stationery, sports and outdoors, pet supplies. Let's do home and kitchen as well. Now, as I say, I do sell some grocery, but yeah, you've just got to be wary that it's another issue on the system, if that makes sense. You've got to be aware of dates, so it just adds a bit more of a complication, which we might not want as a new seller. So improvement, let's say we want to improve that by a little bit, so it's going to show us listings that need slight improvement, just a little bit. And let's look where the competition is low. It's good to have low competition. Could mean less sales, but in the early days you're not going to have the money to compete with the big guys anyway, so low is good. I want to sell my product, let's say between £0 to £30, because if it's £30 to £100, if you want to sell something for £100, the buy price is probably going to be at least 1/3 of that, and you might not have that much capital to start with, and you don't want to risk too much capital when you're starting out because you're going to make mistakes, guys. I would say 0 to 30, so that if it's about 1/3 of what you're going to spend, or about 1/3 the purchase price of the sale price, then you're looking at around about £10, so it might be okay. With a monthly revenue of, let's say, we'll do this, 1,000 to 10,000. Let's see what comes up. Okay, so let's click search on that. So what we're going to do now, guys, and by the way, this isn't showing you the exact sort of products that I source. I'm just showing you the strategy that I do it. Okay, the strategy. What I'm looking for here is products. I'm showing you the exact way that I actually source for products. But I'm not going to click on the exact products that I sell, obviously. You need to decide exactly what you're going to sell. And what we're looking for here, guys, is ideas of products that we can go ahead and recreate our own products of. Okay, we're not looking to resell this. This isn't arbitrage. Although half of my company is arbitrage in the USA. In the UK, it's my own branded stuff. It's my own brand. So what I do is I'll get ideas here, check there's enough search demand, check the keywords, check we can get enough search demand from the keywords. And then at that stage, that's when we're going to start creating our own version of this product. So let me show you. So what we're doing here, guys, as I say, looking for something that we think that we can create our own version of. Now, this could mean private label. It could mean you're importing it from China. It could mean that you're opening wholesalers from the UK and then you're bundling together your own products, okay? It could mean that you're going to do some sort of handmade product. It could be that you're going to put something that you're going to find a brand in the UK and you're going to work with them. You're going to create your own PL type listing, but you don't have to import from China. There's many ways you can do this, guys. So what we're going to do, have a little hover over, and as you can see, we can see the image there. If you scroll over, you can see the price point's really low on some of these. There we go, that's better. You can see the picture, you can see the price point, the monthly sales there, and then reviews. And the reviews is important because if there's loads of reviews, then it could be hard for us to compete. But we'll go into that later. So what we're doing is just clicking over here, looking at the pictures here, seeing if there's any opportunity for us to sell anything here. And all of these, nothing screaming out to me, to be honest. Nothing screaming out, to be honest. Now, that looks interesting for me. So we've got a Game Guard there. So we've got 10 times Red Boil and Bite Mouth. Really good price point. It's a pack of 10, but it's a really good price point. Got some good sales, good revenue. Nothing, you know, we're not going to be Jeff Bezos, but it's good revenue. What I would do is open this up at this stage, guys. Okay, and what I want to do is just assess this listing. As you can see, fairly basic, just a pack of 10, clearly some PL import type thing. It's got a good price point. These will be very cheap to manufacture, you know, depending on where you're getting them from, that's for sure. Very cheap to manufacture, that's for sure. And yeah, pretty small and light as well. Be a really good price point as well. I would say, right, let's type in gum shields. So once I've got this idea, guys, once I'm at this stage where I've seen a potential idea, I don't just leave it there, you know. What I would do is go ahead and type in gum shield onto Amazon. So I'll go on all departments, type in gum shield, and let's see the competition. So the first thing I noticed is that actually there's not actually that many results coming up here. 567, not too bad. And this is where we're going to use the second part of Helium 10, which is the Chrome extension, guys. So I'll get this up here. Amazon product research, you want to type in 8,607. So what we're doing here, guys, is we're looking for certain criteria. You always should hide sponsored products from the results and click apply filters. Otherwise, it's going to be showing you the PPC products that are showing up there, and they're not actually. It's not going to show you a true reflection, okay? Because they haven't got the organic rank there. I always look at the first 10. And what I'm looking for is the average price, which is low, guys, which is really bad, by the way, because there's no profit there if it's too low. Okay, we're looking at the search volume here, and then we're looking at the revenue. Good revenue, got good search volume. Look at the top 10. Look at the sales. Okay, so tick, tick, tick. It's all ticking boxes apart from the price, which is not good, but that's not the end of the world because we could do a multi-pack like that. Other people have. And then we're going over to the review counts. And what we're looking for here is we want at least 3 or 4 of these to be less than 200 reviews. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's 3 or 4. So there could be room for us to compete here, guys. Now, bear in mind, though, there is some people with some very big reviews here. Look, over 11,000, over 9,000, over 3,000. So I'm not 100% sure this is good for a beginner because of, yes, we could compete because there is a few people that have managed to get sales. If we look at the review counts on this one, they've got 54 reviews. They have 396 sales. That's really good. But look at their price point, guys. We don't want to be at that price point. So let's look at the multi-packs here. Oh, I know that brand. I know the owner of that brand. Let's look at this multi-pack here, £4.60. Let's look at this one, the newer price one. Okay, so that's obviously selling really well, and there's obviously a reason for that. It's probably the brand, unless it's a multi-pack. I can't see if that's a multi-pack, but it could just be the brand. If we scroll down here, let's look at any that are selling as multi-packs for a higher price. We've got this one. There we go. Time to Sleep. 4 of them they've got. There's 4 there for £20. So this is okay, guys. This is okay. So we could create some sort of multi-pack gum shield here. Now, you could source that, you know, your own PL sort of way. You know, I don't do PL importing from China, but you could. And you could do a multi-pack, or you could find wholesalers in the UK, and then you could find them cheap and bundle some together, okay, under your own brand here. So that's the potential. So what you do once you've got the potential market that you want to go into, guys, once you've got a potential price point, you've got search volume, you've got revenue and stuff like that, you then want to move on to Cerebro, which is what I talked about before. So let's look at a competitor that we actually want to emulate. Let's look for a multi-pack. Where was that multi-pack? There we go. Let's look at that multi-pack. Let's click on that and click Run Cerebro. Okay, so that's this bit here, if you remember. So we shoot back here, go to the tools. Remember I said I was going to show you Cerebro. So that was Black Box that we did there with products, and now we're going to do Cerebro, which is a reverse product lookup. It's just another way of us getting into the software there, guys. So what Cerebro actually does, once we've pulled that ASIN in there, it's then going to show us how this product is getting its sales. What keywords is it getting its sales from? So we can type in many things here, like word count. Now, word count might be interesting. The reason you might find word count interesting, you might want to apply it, is because generally the longer tail search word that is, the less competition you're going to have. If you type in gum shield, there might be a lot. If you type in gum shield for women, for example, there might be less search, but it's less saturated, as an example, guys. So I always put 2 personally. Search volume. Let's put a search volume there. So for obvious reasons, let's say we want at least 500 search volume. Doesn't always have to be that many. And let's put a maximum of 10,000 because, you know, any more than 10,000 search, it's likely that it's going to be really competitive. Not always, but likely. And the organic rank there, guys, there's only one product here, so it's going to show us the organic rank here. But what that's going to do is show us, let's put a maximum of 30, sorry. That's going to show us pretty much everything on the first page, so the first 30 listings, where this product is showing organically. So let's give that a little apply there, guys. So this 29 keywords is where this product is showing up in searches that have got more than 2 words in them, okay, 2 word counts. The search volume is between 500 and 10,000, and the organic rank is a maximum of 30. So this product is showing up for these 29 keywords that we want, basically, in under the 30 spot. So like pretty much the first page. If you scroll over there, look at the organic ranks right on the end there. 8, 12, 15, 16. So if we clicked into the Amazon listing, you would then be able to find this product at them spots, okay? So we want to use all this data, guys. So what I usually do is click by Cerebro, IQ score there, and that's going to show us the ones with the most potential. And these ones are the most potential. I don't even know what that is. Ambesol Liquid, okay? If we scroll over, that's got a search volume of 1,152, a really good Cerebro IQ score. The higher the better. Means there's loads of potential there. Low competition, maybe. And we're showing organic rank as 15, guys. So that means people are buying it through this search, and there's 15. And as you click on it, wow, we got 16 results there, guys. And our product is going to be showing up just down here. Oh, it's on the other page. Typical. But anyway, the 16 results there. Then what I go ahead and do is open the Chrome extension again there, open X-Ray, check for the competition, as I said, for this keyword. So we've got the good search volume there. We don't need to apply filters because there's actually no sponsored ads in here, which is another opportunity. Look at the first 10. We've got good sales, good revenue, bad price point. But as I say, if we're going to do a bundle, it could be okay. And then the review count, 1, 2. There's only 2 there, guys. So this is very competitive. But because there's such... In most cases, I would say no, but because there's such little search, I would still definitely add that as a keyword. But then what I would definitely do is start filtering my way through all of these guys, checking the search volume, checking the IQ score, checking the organic rank. Like this one down here is organic rank 25, Night Guard, and we've got 547 search volume. I would go ahead, do the same process, check, try and get the lowest competition with the highest search volume, add that as my keywords. Build this whole list up here to create your listing, guys. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Let me show you another way that you can do it. Let me show you Magnet now. So we can use Magnet now to type in, what did we just type in? Mouth guard, was it? Gum shield. I think it was gum shield. Another way you can do it is type in things here. Gum shield. Let's type in gum shield into Magnet here, guys. And what the most important thing is the keywords on Amazon. Like Google, search terms. Okay. Google is search. Okay. Amazon's the same type of thing, but it only cares about the keywords, guys. It's like one of the biggest search engines in the world. It cares about keywords. People come to me, they're like, I want to start a clothing line. Should I put it on Amazon? And I'm like, well, no, because 9 out of 10 cases, the only brands that are going to have search are things like Gucci or Gymshark. Yeah, sure. If they were there, I'd say get on Amazon. But Amazon, you're filling the gaps of the keywords. No one cares about your creative design, you know, unless it's within a keyword. Gum shield, once again here, type in the IQ score, type in the search volume. And this is going to give us the same sort of results, but instead we're looking for other keywords that we've missed. Like that haven't taken up just from that ASIN, but we're looking for things in the whole keyword, other ASINs that we could, other keywords that we can actually show up for here, guys. So let's do the word count again. Click apply. Make sure you get that 20% discount code, by the way, on Helium 10 if you're going to try it, guys. As I say, don't forget to do that, because I think I did to start with. You don't want to pay full price for it. So as you can see, all these keywords here, do the Magnet IQ score again, 18,000. That's okay. Good search volume there. Okay, we would then click into that mouth guard product there. Okay, that's another potential keyword. And we're doing the checks again, guys. We're doing the checks again. We've only got 331 results. That's really good. Let's load the X-ray up. We're loading X-ray. And what we're going to see here is good search volume. We see sponsors, so we need to hide them. We're seeing sales, good sales, slightly higher price point, but remember, if we do a bundle, it's going to be okay. Maybe not as many sales, but it's going to be okay. We go over to review counts, and we can see 1, 2, 2 again. So what I'm seeing here, guys, it's a fairly competitive niche. So at this stage, I would either exit it and decide not to do it, because the more competitive it is, the more PPC it's going to cost, or I would dive deeper, guys. I would dive deeper into all of these keywords and try and find myself at least 3, 4, or 5 keywords that I can rank for that have got my criteria met, that have got 3 or 4 listings that are selling in the top 10 that have got less than 200 reviews. You can just keep digging, guys. There will be some in here, okay? So I hope that video's helped. I've been Hayden, Mr. Hayden, my name on YouTube. I hope that video's helped. Let me know if you've got any questions below. Let me know of any video ideas that you've got in the future. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, so that I can see that people like it. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Thank you very much.